We begin right now with new information on when the coronavirus could peak in Connecticut. The state is now releasing new projections that will take us through April, right into June, likely impacting lives, jobs, and businesses for at least 2 more months now. This all comes as the state released those latest numbers showing the number of positive cases is growing. Here in Connecticut, close to 5,000 people have now tested positive for COVID-19 with 131 deaths. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is live at the Capitol with more tonight on when your area could see the surge. Matthew?
Yes, Mark, you just went over some of those numbers, and already we have seen over 100 deaths here in Connecticut, and we're being told the worst is still yet to come. But tonight, we do have some dates to put all of this into perspective.
This is the path the coronavirus could take through Connecticut. In Fairfield County, the peak of cases and likely deaths is expected in a couple of weeks, mid to late April. New Haven County is next with the peak in early May. Hartford and eastern counties follow up toward the end of May. You may notice there's no indication of how many projected cases are attached to these projected peaks. The state says there's a reason for that.
We can impact that curve. If people do what the governor asks them to do every single day and take these social distancing measures seriously, we can bend that curve and we can flatten that out, perhaps push it out a little bit, but hopefully reduce the number of infections in total as well.
Right now, the race to stay ahead of the virus continues. The state says we'll need 12,000 hospital beds to treat the expected influx of patients. Right now, we have 7,000, but space is being made at universities and nursing homes. We're behind in ventilators. We're projected to need 4,000. Roughly, we have 1,000 right now.
We have a ventilator manufacturer here in the state. Maybe we can ramp up production there.
This timeline also indicates that life as we know it tonight, with all these social distancing restrictions, will last for at least several more months.
When we get across the apex of those curves, that doesn't mean that the next day life goes back to normal.
Businesses, jobs, in-school classroom learning could remain on pause through spring and into summer.
I think you can see the dates on these surges, and it does imply we're going to go way past April 20th, doesn't it?
Now, the reason social distancing is expected to last after the peak is because right now so many of you are at home self-isolating, trying to avoid this virus. The state worries that if things get back to normal too soon, things could flare up and we'd be going through all this all over again. That is the latest live here at the Capitol. Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.